So I'm going to segue into now the research team. So the research team is myself, Emma Blamont, and Nick Jeffries Owen, who's our research officer that works with me. And what do we do? Well, we lead our own research, which I'm going to give you some examples of in the next slides. We partner with other organisations to deliver research. We fund research through grant giving, and we communicate research. And these all centre on the 4 key themes of our research strategy: early diagnosis, precision medicine, causes, and quality of life. So I'm going to give you an example of a project where we've led our own research, and it really fits in with the themes of early diagnosis and quality of life, and perhaps data sets as well. And that's the work that we've been doing on the STAR app, or the Raynaud app. So the Raynaud app, or STAR as it's known now, came about in 2018 when SRUK applied to a competition which was run by Microsoft called AI for Good. SRUK were given a small financial award and partnered with a company with expertise in databases, analysis, and dashboard development. And basically the premise of the project was, what if we could take clinical data and match these with patient-reported data in a secure database which could be analysed for the early warning signs of scleroderma, i.e. we watch people at early pre-scleroderma, or at the early stages of scleroderma, and sort of watch how they progress, and then go back and look for the signs, the flags along the way. So we worked with Professor Francesco Delgado, who has the STRIKE cohort, to following patients' risk of progressing to scleroderma. And we were looking at this project as a proof of concept to explore the possibility of matching clinical and patient-reported database to identify the patterns which could predict scleroderma. So we tested the phase 1 app, the version 1 app, in 100 patients within Francesco Delgado's STRIKE cohort. And then around February 2021, around Raynaud's Awareness Month, we sort of thought, well, this tool actually could be generally useful for people with Raynaud's to enable them to track their symptoms and empower them to seek help for their condition or build up an evidence base for their condition. So we offered it up to 200 people. We had 129 people, we had 200 people express interest, which converted into 129 people taking tokens and using them and experimenting with using the app for a month. So the feedback we got from the people, the SRUK cohort, the group of people of SRUK supporters that tested the app, was that they enjoyed using it. So based on this, we decided to develop a version 2 of the smartphone app, which became STAR. And we had focus groups. We thought about new trackers, an information and comms strategy, working with new clinical partners, new people with lived experience of Raynaud's, and funding. And we actually managed to secure external funding to pay for this phase of the project, which was really good news. So we held focus groups with people living with Raynaud's, either primary Raynaud's or Raynaud's and scleroderma. And we really got their views on using the app, the type of things that they would like to track, and the features they would like to see within the app, the interface design, how they would like the app to look, and how they would like to receive communications from SRUK. We then worked with a group of clinical and technical experts who helped us identify the most essential clinical information to collect and the frequency at which we should collect it, what they would like to see, and give us an indication of the data quality they would expect. And from these, we developed a specification for the version 2 app, which was given back to the 2 groups for feedback, and this informed the final app design. So in terms of the STAR app, this is how it looks. You can see we've got a number of trackers here in terms of Raynaud's attack. This is a real-time attack tracker, which allows real-time reporting about the trigger of the attack, how long it lasts for, pain, and allows upload of images of attacks. We have a daily summary because some people don't like reporting their attacks in real time. It's perhaps inconvenient for them. So this allows somebody to have receive a notification in the evening, and they can upload, how many attacks they've had that day, how the attacks affected them, and general questions like location, color change, and Raynaud's condition score, which is how your Raynaud's affected you on that particular day. Then we have a monthly check-in, which has sort of questions relating to, this is perhaps more relevant for somebody who has not been diagnosed with scleroderma, but it asks questions that are linked to red flag warning signs for the diagnosis of scleroderma, like have you had heartburn, have you had ulcers? And then a 6-monthly question, which is asking things about health and life satisfaction and how you're coping with Raynaud's. So SRUK sees the app as an opportunity to learn more about Raynaud's, including sort of unknowns like how many people are affected year round. And really, keeping people engaged with the app and, giving back to people who are engaging to the app in terms of providing insights. We see that as something of great importance, and, we should be giving information back to people as much as we're taking information from people. So part of this, we send out monthly newsletters sharing insights from the data that we analyze from the app. The data is all anonymized and is analyzed by the research team. And we share this information in the form of monthly newsletters. And this gives a snippet from the November newsletter, and the sort of how we sort of present this information to the community, the STAR community.